This is my review on The Social Network. So the movie opens up with Mark Zuckerberg on a date with this fairy. He tries to go and he fucks it up by accidentally hurting her feelings. He walks to his home and starts blogging about her and how she's a bitch and how Russ honest pig as she sings as everyone sings, yeah, and she has a nice face and that's and him and his best friend and other friends start ranking girls of who's hotter and ends up bring his girl they screwed her up with feelings because two guys tease her and um so Zuckerberg gets an idea from these two guys, which he says he had a better idea, which so he draws inspiration from these two guys, or he stole the guy's ideas, and he creates a better idea called the social network, and he finds inspiration what it's going to be about. People online chatting to one another, talking. Which in the movie is a little unclear as they come back to past and present time when Zuckerberg is being is being sued by his best friend and these two other guys and for $5,000 and he's being sued. He's being asked all these questions if that really happened that happened years ago. I don't remember that. I remember that. And um the two brothers played by Jeremy Irons, both of them played by Jeremy Irons, go to the head of their school and talks about the problem that Zuckerberg did. The head of school does nothing, and he one of the brothers locks him in his room by breaking the door handle. So the when could I do this? I'm laying on my side. And so I look like I'm laying sideways. That's because I'm actually laying like that. And anyway, Zuckerberg loses by getting gets sued for $1 million, and he backstabs his friend in the end because he got brainwashed by the Justin Timberlake, and his best friend really wasn't doing anything. He tried to warn his best friend he was just going to get cut back, and and his best friend figured out that this was because he got into Harvard, and he says, I knew you did. You posted the story about about the chicken. You posted the newspaper story about me and feeding chicken to a chicken. And he didn't know that was animal cruelty. Finding us that he didn't know that was animal cruelty. And and he says, I feel what you hate the most, that I am the head of CEO of Facebook, which I am. You are going to rot in what? And was him asking this girl out, and says that he's not really an asshole, and the girl says, you're not trying to be, you're not you're just trying to be, Mark. And she loses, and the song Maybe You're a Rich Man starts playing. He is trying to decide if he wants to delete his ex-girlfriend from Facebook or not, and I think he does, and he just does a refresher of just does other things on Facebook, and was key, and the thing about in Mark Zuckerberg's character in this movie, he doesn't really know how to talk to people or know how people work, because he's so isolated from and so different from everyone else, and his brain works. So he just comes across as this cold-hearted bastard, because he's not really the most emotional attachment to the humor. He has more emotional attachment to this thing that he built called Facebook, and that he got sued for $5 million for, got sued by his best friend for $5 million, and got sued by these other guys, and it ends with him getting sued for $5 million and opening it up to the debate if he created Facebook or didn't create Facebook. And he says, the brothers hate me because for the first time in their lives, things did not go their way. And that's my review on The Social Network.